going on, guys? Thanks for stopping by for another video. So I've had that 2-pack with Tony and Thanos for a couple days now, and I gotta say, I am not disappointed with these guys. They are super duper cool. Up until now, my Thanos and my Tony setup has been these guys right here, which, Thanos has been great. I love him. He's from that triple pack with him and Doc Strange and Iron Man. And if he was the only Thanos I ever had, I'd be 100% okay with him. But Armored Thanos is definitely an upgrade. He's cool with the extra heads, and his weapon is super neat. He's got a couple different nano gauntlet hands, and I gotta say, he's very cool. He's very cool, but he's not the reason I got him. It's more for Tony, which up until this point I was rocking this guy, which I forget which Iron Man suit this is, but this is the Tony Stark head from the 2-pack with Tony and the Mark 1, which I only have the head from because I just bought it loose from eBay. And it's pretty small on the body, but it got the job done this far. This guy is just a work of art, I gotta say. The sculpt of the body is like smooth and just feels great in the hand. I don't know. I love it. And the head sculpt, that's where it's all at. Just looks fantastic. Looks a lot like Robert Downey Jr., even more than the old one did. It's definitely a little bit bigger. You can tell side by side. And swapping, it came with 2 heads. So I was playing around with the damaged one. I threw it on this hot rod armor, and it looks really weird. Just with that neck. The neck just doesn't look quite right. The head proportion isn't awful. Still looks a little bit big on this guy. And it doesn't look much better when I had it on him either, but that's okay. Both of those heads are fantastic, and I just love it. This is probably my favorite Legend right now up until this point. That's how much I love it. And Thanos is super cool too. And it's not a bad, it's a really good Iron Man helmeted sculpt too. For if I had him like that. I haven't even gotten all the weapons out yet. I've just been so blown away by that. So really like that. And double whammy here. We've got something else fresh in the mail today. It should be my Luke Cage and Claire Temple 2-pack from a third-party seller on Walmart. So, okay, yeah, they could have put a little packaging in there to protect it a little bit, not too beat up, but yeah, this was, I think it was like around 15-20 bucks or so before shipping, which last time I saw this set, well, in the wild, that wasn't at a convention, I should say, was at good old Disc Replay Moline. It was pretty cheap then, it's still pretty cheap. It's not a super desirable 2-pack, but I have been watching a lot more of the Netflix shows that are now on Disney Plus. Make sure it's complete. Yeah, it looks like it's complete. I don't believe it's been opened. This one was opened already, but it was complete, and that's hunky-dory with me. No problem. Anyways, I've been watching a lot more Jessica Jones. I'm almost done with that, and then I'll probably go back and see if I can get through good old Luke Cage next, or Iron Fist, and then whip back around with the Defenders. So, yeah, I really liked Claire Temple's character and the Daredevil series. I watched all of that. And Luke Cage has been super cool in the Jessica Jones series. So, yeah, it was just kind of a no-brainer. Had to happen. So, right out of the gate, we got a couple of extra hands. Some claw hands, making sure the cats don't get in anything they're not supposed to. There's Aloy on the prowl. But Claire's got some claws. I don't remember her using that in the show. Maybe it's in one of the other. Maybe it's in Luke Cage. That would make a lot more sense, since this is a Luke Cage series action figure set. She's got some gloves, and I always really liked this. I thought that was super cool that she's got some blue medical gloves available too, and a purse. I assume that's hers. Poor Luke doesn't have anything. All right. Yeah, I'll probably have her on display with the blue gloves. I don't know. She looks great. I got my Jessica Jones back in the last C2E2 in Chicago, so we've got some more gals to keep her company with on the shelf. Don't eat the blacks, bro. But yeah, head sculpt looks fantastic in my opinion. Also, the last couple days, I think we just had a leak or official announcement of the latest Thor wave of figures. So those look fantastic. I'm super excited for Love and Thunder whenever we get that. And I'm eagerly awaiting to see whenever we're going to get some Spider-Man No Way Home figures. I need a Tobey Maguire and an Andrew Garfield in my collection. But until then, we've got some great pieces here to look at. There's good old Alice on the prowl as well, making her debut. Celebrity guests all the way. But yeah, Claire looks great. I mean, her costume's boring, right, guys? It's just a black shirt, black long sleeve shirt, and really basic jeans. At least Jessica Jones had a little flavor to it, even though she was wearing the exact same thing. Just had a little bit more paint apps and her leather jacket. But you know what? That's all right. If you try and find this triple pack or quadruple pack, whatever it is, on that special edition with the bus, and it's got or a Subway, I guess. It's got these guys on it. He's got a red shirt, which I think he's fairly cheap for the red shirt variant, loose on eBay. But if you get them all together with some convention, it's expensive. But that unmasked Daredevil, Matt Murdock, looks super great. Luke Cage looks pretty decent. I don't know. I guess it kind of. I don't think the resemblance is as striking as it is for Claire, but I haven't watched as much of the show. I've only seen him here and there. He does have a watch, but that's sculpted to his wrist as far as I can. No, that is removable. Okay, never mind. Yeah. Could have used a little bit more paint apps on the shirt. There's a little bit of wash going on the jeans. It feels like these might be Logan legs, or they may have reused these on one of the Hugh Jackman Logans. What do you think, Ayla? You think they reused them, or are they new? I don't know. They're definitely shoes and not boots or whatever Logan was wearing, but yeah, he's cool. She's definitely the cooler one out of the two. So I'd be interested to see if this is the exact same head sculpt on the red shirt version of Luke. Probably is, but enough rambling. You heard me go on enough. Yeah, that's kind of the latest and greatest, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Please like and sub and all that other stuff and things. Bye.